Hey, what's up, going, brethren? It's his I and I, Mikey Smiles, and I was away for about a week and a half because my blasted computer. I know Jamaicans are doing good in the Olympics, so I'm just bigging up them Jamaican them yardie. But my computer had a virus, so be careful what you download. I ain't talking about porn, y'all. I get that for free. Okay. Um, I was thinking about this issue for um 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, because I joined. I signed up to Jacked, which is a gay social app, about 2.5 weeks ago, because boredom. When commuting, I was like, okay, let me find something to do while this bus goes local. So I was like, hey, why not? My friends are on this. And he was like, oh, check it out, blah, 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 blah. I was like, alright, whatever. Anyways, I feel that a huge problem that I've been seeing in the last 2.5 weeks with some of these social apps is inconsistency. Now you might be like, what the hell are you talking about? Put it this way. You go to a restaurant, your favorite restaurant, you know what you want, you order it, they give you something that's not what you thought you were going to get, not what you wanted, not what it looked like on the menu. It kind of looked like those burgers that they advertise and they give you, and it's a piece of slop. That's one example. The other example is this. You go to H&M, you know you wear a size 30 and a half, so you'll wear 31. You try on the size 31 today and it hurts like a biatch. And now you have all these issues. Am I fat? Oh no. See, there's a problem with H&M clothes also. There's inconsistency. That's point two. What I'm getting at is this. I am an individual that loves to read people's profiles because you get a sense of who they are. Number one, if they're literate. Number two, like what they're really into. Because if you were to think about this as a little ad, putting your best foot forward, kinda, this is what this app is supposed to do for you. So if you're there with the only you know what? I'm gonna break it down. Be so frank about this. I came across profiles of people saying, "Oh, I want to be in love. I've never had a boyfriend." You know why? Bomba clat, ras clat. The same person. His profile was like, "Oh, I've never been in a relationship. I'm looking for love." He unlocks his profile without me asking, and it's the picture of his ass wide open. Like, it's a dude. Are you serious? You are gonna have a picture like this on there. Well, I'm talking to all of you that do this. You're putting a picture on a website promoting yourself, saying, "Oh, I have all these qualities. I'm looking for this, yada yada yada," and you're putting yourself out there so everybody has a free peek. Um, I don't know. There's something about that doesn't seem right. You say all of these things and yet you do all of these things. So, if you don't want to be classified as, don't do that. Common sense, right? That was problem one. Problem two. Do you see this little device up here called a Fitbit? Woo! This has no superpowers. This does not turn a bitch into a butch. You got that? Do you understand? Okay, kids. I'll be frank. You know what? It's not even me making this statement. I read an article recently, and I'm gonna plug it. I'm gonna tag it somewhere here. This guy, he went to a gay club. He's white, and he was making observations about. It was about this Latino guy that he saw, and how the guy was kind of like dressed kind of urban. And he said how he went to encounter him with all the preconceptions of what people who would dress a certain way, the type of I guess hyper masculinity that they would like to embody. How he said that that person was far from. And I'm telling you guys the same thing. Mira, if you are a fairy, mama, if you are the biggest Britney Spears fan and you know all the lyrics back and front, or if you pray to Lady Gaga and offer her petals and unicorn blood. Look, kids, loving yourself is important. Being who you are is important because if you try to emulate something that you're not, what are you doing? Number one, you're lying to someone, and that someone is yourself. You're putting on a facade saying, hey, this is me. This is how I want to be represented, yo. And really, girlfriend, this is what you doing, boo. You know, you're going to get hurt, and you're going to emotionally damage yourself because you are not being true to the person you are. Because most people, they like what they see is what they get. You know what I mean? And you're having pictures that exert, you know, your main primary picture is and then your other pictures are like like really? Like really? No, but consistency is very important. You know what I mean? Be who you are and love who you are. Simple, simple, simple. Because it goes well. What you see is what you get, you know? That's it. Quick entry. Alrighty. That's it. Peace. It's my jam. Peace.